could run it, if we could run it back and do you wonder?
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a reading vlog. I'm going to do another trope wheel reading vlog, meaning I spin the wheel and read a couple books in that trope. I'll look them up on YouTube, but I also started to create my own sort of lists of books that are on Kindle Unlimited and like by trope and author and all of that. I'll try to like put in a little clip of it because I just think it'd be really useful. I was thinking I would potentially even share it with you guys if you're interested in it. So I started to even include like what countries it's available on in Kindle Unlimited. So if you think that would be helpful, let me know and I can definitely share the link with you guys. But I'm still working on it. It doesn't have very many books on it yet, so I'll see if I can get something with the trope in there or not, or I might just like look on YouTube, so we'll see. I did also fix up my trope wheel a little bit. I took out some of the tropes that I know I'm just like not interested in reading and also tried to condense some of them into like one, so it would like all the paranormal. I had like witch, werewolf, all those, so I tried to condense that just into a paranormal trope. So I did a little bit of rearranging since the last time I filmed this one, but I do need a book to start this evening, so let's spin the wheel and figure out what I'm going to be reading this week. Okay, spinning the wheel now. Let's see what we're going to be reading. I'm also hoping that it's something that I'm in the mood for, or else, you know what, we were just talking about paranormal and paranormal came up, so I'm not sure what. I kind of have been actually really wanting to read some werewolf romances recently because when I was like reading on Wattpad and stuff like that, those were always the ones I read, like the fated mate kind of books. So maybe I'll go and see what people are recommending for that, because honestly I kind of am feeling that trope. So I'll get a list of things to put together and then I will check back in with you guys. Good morning, guys. So it's the next day. Sorry I didn't update you yesterday, but I didn't actually end up reading anything because last night was just chaotic. We got a new washer dryer and I had to get ready for work and everything like that last night, so I didn't get to pick up any book, but I did decide what I'm going to be reading. So I didn't know, but Samantha Young actually has a werewolf shifter series and I didn't know that. And if you guys have followed me for a little while, you know that I'm obsessed with Samantha Young's On Dublin Street series. So I downloaded those, or the first one on Kindle, and I'm gonna try that as my first book because like that just sounds really good. And then for my second book, I think I want to go with Feral Sins by Suzanne Wright. I think that's what it's called, because Suzanne Wright is just who I know as like a werewolf. She writes a lot of werewolf romances, so I know that those are probably good because I feel like they're super popular. And then for the third book, I'm gonna just go onto Kindle Unlimited and look up like the top paranormal werewolf and like whatever shifter romance is at the top. I think I'll start that. Actually, I think I might do whatever one I can find that is not part of a series because I'm going to be starting 2 new series with these two. I don't know if I'll continue with them. It depends on how much I like the first one, but I think that's my plan for the reading. So I'm starting with the Samantha Young book. It's called, I think it's called like By the Heart or something. It's called War of Hearts. It's part of the True Immortality series. Get ready. I'm gonna go like finish getting ready to go to work, and I probably won't update you until I get back from work tonight because I'll just get whatever reading done I can on the bus. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so it is quite a while later. It's now like 7:30ish and I am ready for bed. I'm so tired. Today has been actually a crazy day. We had a bunch of tornado warnings around here. I was in the office, but a tornado actually touched down like a kilometer or less than a kilometer away from the house while Steven and Kevin were here. So I was really freaking out about them while I was at the office. Luckily, everything's fine. We didn't even lose power somehow. So I'm very happy, but there is like a lot of damage to a lot of houses around here. And also, there's been no reported injuries. So I'm very happy about all of that. But it's just been a really crazy day. It's been a little bit hectic to say the least. So even though it's only 7:30, I'm going to crawl into bed, read, relax, go to sleep really early, and just decompress a little bit because it's been a really long week also. Like I've got some work changes, like a lot of things are happening at work, so it's just been a really long week and I've been really exhausted. So I didn't even go on my run this evening. I just couldn't. I have not read like anything of the book. I think I've read like 3 chapters. So far I'm interested. It's Scotland. It takes place in Scotland just like her on Dublin Street series. So I'm loving that. I'm so happy about that. She just and like I just have a really good feeling about this. It's sort of a miscommunication a little bit, but it's like not between the 2 characters. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. But basically the concept is that I don't even remember their names honestly right now. So bear with me. The female main character, she is not a werewolf, but she's some sort of supernatural creature. I'm not sure what, but her blood can heal anybody of anything. And so the male main character finds that out because the adoptive dad of the female main character, he propositions him because he's got the skill to be able to track anybody by just getting their scent one time. So in order to he'll track her if the dad will give a vial of his blood in order to save his sister. So that's the concept behind it. I don't think I did a very good job of explaining it, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm into it. I haven't like gotten sucked into the storyline yet, but I feel like I could get there. I think once the characters meet, I think there's going to be quite a bit of banter because they have to travel back. Once he finds her, he has to travel back with her to his pack, I think. So I think there's going to be lots of banter and like shenanigans along the way. And it's probably going to be a bit of forced proximity. I'm wondering if they are going to be fated mates, if they're fated mates in this like scenario, if Samantha Young wrote fated mates and if she is his mate or not. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm excited to keep reading it and figure out more about the story, but I'm gonna go get ready for bed and just curl up in bed and read for a couple of hours because I'm exhausted. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so it's the next day. I have not read like anything, so this isn't really much of an update except for to say that I have not read anything. I ended up actually just hanging out with Steven yesterday instead of sitting up here and reading, and then as soon as I went upstairs, I fell asleep. I was very tired yesterday, but I'm hoping I can get a lot of reading done tonight and this weekend since I don't really have too many plans, but it's going to be a really rainy weekend. So I'm hoping with the weather that I'll just be able to just cozy up and read all day. So that's the plan for the weekend. And for tonight, get my drink and I'm going to sit and chill and read. And I am just gonna relax and I'll update you in the morning if I got a decent way through. Otherwise, I don't know when I will update you. Hey guys, so it is the next night and I'm only like 50% of the way through the book. I don't know why it's taking me a really long time to read because I feel like I've read all day, but I'm only 50% of the way through the book. But I'm really liking it. Like, I don't want to put it down ever. I really am really liking it. I was a little hesitant because, like, although I do love Samantha Young's books, this is like a totally different genre for her. So I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it, but I am really liking it, and honestly, I'm definitely gonna continue the series afterwards. I'm not sure if the rest of them are gonna be werewolf or if they're gonna follow other paranormal beings in the series, but it's very interesting. I'm very curious to see what Thea is, the female main character. We don't know what kind of paranormal creature she is. So I'm curious if we'll find that out soon or not. I also have some theories going on, but I'm going to make this a spoiler-free vlog, so I won't include any of it, but I am really enjoying it. So if you like fantasy romance, you will probably like this series. It's not the best written book I've ever read, but it's definitely not that bad either. Sorry I haven't really updated you much today. I went for an 11-kilometer run this morning, which is the longest run I've ever been on, and I'm really proud of myself, but I've been so exhausted all day, and also that took me like an hour and a half to do, which is not a good time. I'm aware, but it is the farthest I've ever ran in my entire life. So for that, I am proud. I'm just trying to get my stamina up and get in better shape, and I've been really enjoying running lately. So yeah, that is totally off topic for the book, but anyways, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get through 3 books in this vlog because this video is supposed to go up Thursday and I'm only 50% of the way through the first book. So I think the next one, which I'm going to do, the Suzanne Wright book, the Feral Sins, I think it's called. I think that's the next book I'm going to do. I'm going to get it on audio because honestly, I'm obviously being very slow at reading, so I think the next book for this vlog will be on audio, which I should be able to finish very quickly. I do have one other book that I have going on audio, but I'll just put that aside until I finish this vlog. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying this series. I was not expecting it, but I'm very much enjoying the book, and I'm excited to see what else happens. Maybe I'll even finish it tonight.
All of the things I didn't know, I had to get out down the road. Inside of the same old, caught in the circles round they go. It's hard when you keep close, rewind with my eyes closed. Might need a breather, get lost in the B-roll.
Hey guys, so it is Sunday night. I'm just getting ready to go to work tomorrow. I have not filmed much today, but I did finish the Samantha Young book. Oh man, I forget what it's called now. But I did really enjoy it. I gave it 4.5 stars. I loved it. The only thing is, like, the writing was not the best. Like, it probably could have done with an edit, like another maybe round of edits. But like, I know it's an indie author. It's like an indie published book, so like I don't expect it to be like A+, but that's the only thing that I didn't love. So I gave it 4.75 stars. I did really love the book. I loved the plot. I loved the characters. I loved the ending. I loved everything. I'm curious to see what the next books are about because I don't think it'll be about shifters. So I won't continue it in this vlog. But because it is Sunday night already, I don't think I'm gonna get around to finishing 3 books. And I looked up Feral Sins, and it's part of an 8 or 9 book series, and I just cannot start an 8 or 9 book series right now, so I decided I'm not going to read that next. I found 2 on Kindle Unlimited that were on the like top of the werewolf shifter romance section, and they both sound intriguing to me. So the first one is Forbidden Alpha, which is like a rejected mates and second chance kind of story. It's kind of exactly what I would have read when I was reading like Wattpad werewolf stories. And I actually started the book, and it is written as if it was a Wattpad story. It's actually worse than a lot of Wattpad stories, I should say, because like there's like no editing done. It's pretty rough to get through, I'm not gonna lie, like reading it, but it is a standalone and it's less than 300 pages, so I'm gonna try and read that and I'll finish it for this video. But if I get to 50% and I still like I'm having a really hard time, if I'm not into the story at least, because like I can get past bad writing most of the time as long as the story is intriguing enough. And so far the story is intriguing, but it is very much feels like it's written by a teenager. And it needs several edits. But the other one was Denied. It's part of a duology. It's like a reverse harem rejected mate kind of one. I really wanted a rejected mate story after having a really like found like the fated mate stories. I decided I was going to start Forbidden Alpha rather than Denied, even though because I just that way I didn't start another series. But I am really intrigued by it, Denied, so I have it on my, I downloaded it as on KU just in case I'm ever in the paranormal shifter mood again. Yeah, I haven't really caught up with you guys. This morning, Kevin woke me up at like 3 a.m. because there was a really bad storm and he gets really anxious for thunderstorms and stuff like that. So I got a lot of reading done, but not like good quality reading because I was like so tired. And then I have just been exhausted all day. So I slept for a little while after I took him for his morning walk. Then I meal prepped breakfast and lunches for the week, and I changed the bed sheets, did laundry, filmed a video. So I have had a fairly productive day, but I haven't gotten a lot of reading done except for first thing in the morning when I was just a little bit exhausted. But it meant I finished Heart of War, I think it's called. War of Hearts. Yeah, and I loved it. I'm definitely continuing with that series. I absolutely loved it. So far, although this is a bit of a fail on how many books I'm reading for this vlog, it's a very good quality, except the one I'm reading right now, Forbidden Alpha, it's not great. It's just, but I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna finish it, and I'll let you know what I think when I've actually read more. Hey guys, so it is the next day. It's like 8:30 and I was just doing some reading and I had to DNF the rejected alpha or something like that, whatever it was called. It was so bad. There were so many spelling mistakes. There's so many, like just so much was wrong with the book. The dialogue was like, it was like a teenager was writing it. Like I couldn't finish it. I tried my best, but I couldn't do it. So this was a bit of a fail of reading a trope, like the trope wheel vlog. So sorry about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully the next time I do this video, it will go a bit better. Although, so it was a little bit of a like polar opposites. Like the one was a book rounded up to a 5-star, the other one is a DNF. And I don't DNF books, but I could not keep reading this. I was losing brain cells. I got to like 52% of the way through, and then I checked how much time it said it was going to take me still to read, and it said 2 hours, and I was like, yeah, I can't do 2 more hours of reading this. I can't, so I DNF'd it. That's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a recommendation down below of a werewolf romance because I do really like them. But I'm gonna need to do some digging apparently to find some good ones. Although I bet that the Feral Sins by Suzanne Wright, I think I bet that would have been a really good book. But I couldn't start an 8-book series, so I just couldn't do it. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.